Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back in another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new LR Omega Shenron. I do like Omega. I think he is going to be pretty good, especially with a full villains team, right? He's a very, very good support for extreme class. So we're going to jump in. We're going to see how he performs on his team. Really looking at him because you can build a team around him a little bit, but I think he still needs some help in a couple certain areas. So let's jump in, let's look at him and see how he does at 55%.
The entire universe will soon be laid to waste by my minus power.
I mean, pretty good entrance animation. Very menacing, very menacing. Okay, so let's take a look at what this boy does. So there is a specific reason that we jumped into this fight versus our normal showcase fight that I like to do. So let's look at his kit here. So he has an instant animation, which he gets if all allies. So activate the instant animation when all allies are extreme class, right? So he wants to be run on extreme class. He doesn't want super class. He doesn't want heroes around. He wants bad boys. He's a bad boy. So extreme class allies are going to get a chance to crit up by 20%, and he's going to randomly change tech or AGL key spheres to rainbow for 1 turn. He's also going to launch an additional super, and extreme class allies are going to get key +2 and attack up by 70% for 4 turns. So again, I mean, he's a support. He's really there to help out his team. Let's see, his basic effect, he's got key +3, attack and defense up by 300%. Receives an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. 50% damage reduction. Randomly change physical or int key spheres to rainbow. So he's a big, big rainbow orb changing guy. With a rainbow key sphere obtained, so just one, he's going to give extreme class allies 70% defense, additional 10% damage reduction for characters who are also in the GT bosses category for 2 turns. So if he's running with full extreme class, he's giving them 70% defense for 2 turns. If he is running with GT bosses, they are going to get additional damage reduction along with that defense. So when he attacks, he's going to get another 150% attack. When his key is 18 or more, he's going to get another 150 attack when attacking, and an additional 150% defense when receiving an attack. So you definitely want him to make sure he gets his full key. With him changing key sphere so much, it shouldn't really be an issue. When he gets full 24 key, he's going to guarantee crit. So no need to put crit on him. He's got it built in. When he receives an unarmed super attack, he's got a great chance, so 70% chance to nullify and counter. If his HP is below 70%, then he's going to guarantee that counter. So that's why we went into this fight. This Goku does do an unarmed super, so that's kind of why we're running him in here. After he performs 5 or more attacks, he is going to give his extreme class allies another key +2 and 20% crit chance. He's also going to randomly change tech or AGL key spheres to rainbow starting from the next attacking turn. So he did have that here in his entrance animation, but it's only for that first turn. So after he's done 5 or more attacks, that's going to become basically a permanent buff. So really, really good support unit for extreme class as a whole. Definitely for GT bosses as well. So he also has a domain, which we are also going to take a look at here. So his domain, Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, GT boss category, enemies and allies, attack up by 25%. And he's going to increase damage received by super class enemies and allies by 20%, plus an additional 10% for characters who are on Earth Protecting Heroes, Fused Fighter, or GT Heroes. So again, he's really helping out extreme. He is actually debuffing the heroes. So Very, very good support for extreme class.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead. I can feel the planet dying underneath me.
Alright, so we got the domain active, so it is only active for, what is it, 3 turns? So it's not a very long domain, but it is enough. Damn, dude, look at all those rainbow key spheres. Holy shit. Alright, so let's have Omega up front. We've got Goku Black there in the middle, and then the other Omega is going to float off. They are both 55%. Alright, so we didn't get the counter here. Again, it is a 70% chance. It's not 100%, so there are going to be times where you do miss. But 36 million to start out is pretty good. Also, his 18 key is an AoE, so if you were going against multiple enemies, it would attack the whole field. Oh yeah, and he does a lot of, he likes to lower attack and defense too. All right, there's another one. Again, didn't counter. It sucks, man, but sometimes that's just the luck of the draw. So we'll see how far we go into this fight. I really just want to try to take a look at everything he does, which is... So I wouldn't say he's definitely not on the same level as Gogeta. Gogeta is extremely powerful in a lot of things that he's doing. Omega is tough, but he's more built as like that overarching extreme category support character, as opposed to like Gogeta, who's like the home run heavy hitter of the group, right? Okay, we'll go ahead and pick those up. Baby does have a time limit buff, so I do actually kind of want to see how he does here. I don't know for sure. I haven't really tested him out yet. So we'll see how well he can handle, you know, a stage like this. I imagine he'll be good. Like, all the time limit buff characters are usually very, very good. Like, the Vegito, the Aunt Rose were super good. The Super Saiyan 4s are very good. So I would assume that Rose is going to be, or Baby's going to be really good as well. And then we got a lot of people here that are going to be lower in attack too. So, I mean, Goku Black on his 12 key super is going to be lower in attack. Omega on his 12 key super is lower in attack. Baby's lower in attack. So eventually this Goku's not going to be hitting too hard. Yeah, he's good. He's fine. So now we're going to have an Omega on each rotation, which is kind of what we want, so that we can get a better look at him all around. As for like slot placement, like he has damage reduction, but he doesn't have guard. With his domain up, he's going to be doing very, very well, and he's going to be very, very tough against, like, you know, any kind of super class enemy like we're fighting right now. Which is another reason why we jumped into this fight, right? Because he thrives on being on a full extreme team and fighting super class enemies. So that's a big reason why we're in this fight, vice the like Goku Black Zamasu fight we typically do, because he's not gonna look as good in there. He just won't, because he doesn't want to fight villains. He wants to fight good guys. Yeah, he's good, and he attack breaks. There was apparently a bug where his attack break would break more attacks than what it was supposed to, but they fixed it now, so it's all good at this point. Yeah, dude, I want to see him counter. So unarmed supers, I mean, that's all this guy's doing. He's just punching. So, I mean, eventually we're gonna see his counter attack, right? Like, he supers twice in a turn. we gotta see it at some point. The 70% chance has gotta hit. Nice. Yeah, dude, this extreme team's tough. So the domain's actually going to go away after this turn is over. So yeah, see, it goes away. Again,
Bring about the justice I desired. I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally.
In this timeline, there is no one who can stop us. We have all the power here.
The two of us alone.
kind of a weird series of events there. I figured they would have done the entrance before the, you know, Zombazu's entrance before the domain went away, but I mean, that's fine. So what we're gonna do, actually, I do still want to keep Omega up front because it's his showcase. I want him to get that damn counter. So let's go ahead and get his domain back up. We will skip it this time because we've already seen it. There you go. So we got our extreme buff back up. Do that. I mean, we can do this now, right? Because we've got the extreme buff. We can go ahead and juice up the Goku Black and Zamasu here. Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light. Age of Judgment!
Damn! Damn, that was a big hit. Okay. I'm gonna bring Goku Black back out. And let's do, so we get full key. We'll do, yep, full key for you. And you're already at full key, so I don't gotta worry about you. There it is. Okay, now we're getting the counter. Let's see it. Huh. So Nova is the counter. Interesting. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's unique. You know, there is the LR free-to-play Nova that did come out as well, which I don't have him just yet. I haven't done his event just yet, so that's why he's not on this team. But I do plan on, you know, making a video, going through the event, testing him out, and holy hell, that attack stat. And throwing him on Omega's team because I think he is going to do well. I think he's going to work well with Omega. So, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, Goku Black still showing why he is very, very good. I do like what I'm seeing from Omega. I do. His support, his own, you know, stats himself, like he's performing very, very well. Okay, let's do this. I want to do that, and I want to grab a bunch of key for Buhan back there. Just in case, you never know. All right, we got the other counter. So now we're getting those counters. The 70% chances are coming in now. Damn. Big hits, man. Big hits. Yeah, dude, I really like Omega too. Whereas Gogeta feels like more, just more. don't know how else to say it. Gogeta's all around just fantastic, and Omega has actually surprised me pretty well, especially at 55%. You know, running him full extreme, a super class enemy. As long as his like domain is up, like I wonder how he's gonna be once the domain kind of fades away. If he's still gonna be performing as well. But he's very, very good. I think he's exactly what Extreme needed in this game. He's a fantastic addition to everything Extreme class. Okay, keep putting you up front. That battle motion too is crazy. Do that, do that, do that. Yep, we're getting the counter again. That's what we like to see. All right, let's see. So I don't think we're going to finish him off this turn. So we'll go into the next turn where his domain's going to be gone. So he's no longer going to be having his domain up. He's no longer going to have the extra buff for him and his team. So we'll see how well he actually performs there. Yeah, because we're not going to kill this turn. At least I don't think we will. Yeah, no, we shouldn't. I don't think the Goku Black in the back there is going to do enough to kill. No, yeah, no, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, maybe, I don't know, man. He's got some good numbers going. Okay, so we've been seeing like, what, like 30 mil to start for Omega for his 18 key, I believe. So let's kind of see where that drops to now that the domain has dissipated. Okay, still obviously gonna throw him up front, right? So, I mean, he is still, I mean, he's given a lot of support. Like, he's gotten all the attacks he needed in. He's just does so well, man. Okay, do that. And we'll do that. And this should be it. All right, so we're not countering. So now let's see. What's the hit look like? Nothing. Okay. And we counter this one. Yeah, man, he's tough. He's good. Yeah, you can see that. You can see the number drop there. You know, it was like 5, now it's 3. Okay, dropped to 22. Yeah, so without his domain up, he is losing a lot. And it is, like I said, it's only a 3-turn domain. It's pretty short, but he still does super well for what he's built for. I am very, very impressed and very surprised and very pleased with Omega Shenron. All right, guys, so that was our initial look at the new Dokkanfest LR Omega Shenron. At 55%, I think he's still pretty good. Very, very, very good support for Extreme Class. He does very well against Super Class enemies. When his domain is up, he's crazy good. He makes his team crazy good. And yeah, dude, I actually enjoyed him more than I thought I would. So I'm actually very happy about this unit. I'm very happy with what they did with him. I'm very excited to run him on more Extreme Class teams and kind of build those out and see how well he supports there. But yeah, as for our first look at him, I approve, man. I like him. He's good. So I think that's gonna do it for the video today, guys. If you guys stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the new Omega Shenron. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Is there anything you would change about him? What kind of teams are you running with him? Just let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!